everyone, welcome back to our channel, Little Fingers. I hope you all have a good week so far. So this week I'm going to share with you the process I went through to switch from a 512 gigabyte SSD to a 1TB SSD. I have this old MacBook Pro 2011 and it has a 1TB SSD. I thought it would be best to switch the two so I can have a better storage capacity for my MacBook Pro like 2012. Without further ado, let's dig in. Remove the 1TB SSD from the MacBook Pro early 2011 using the 00 Phillips screwdriver, spudger, and a T6 screwdriver. So to remove the bottom cover panel of the MacBook Pro early 2011, we need to remove 10 screws, 3 of which are 14.4mm and the rest are 3.5mm. So the top 3 wide screws are the 14.4mm. Also the bottom ones are the shouldered screws. Just a bit of a reminder, it needs to be a line of the cover when you return the screws. Another rule of the thumb, before you touch anything of this, as you can see, I tried to start working on the drive, then I realized I haven't unplugged the battery connector. So as a rule of thumb, you need to unplug the battery connector or the source of a power when you work on these electronics. So after removing the SSD from the unit, I have to unscrew the retaining post using the T6 Torx screwdriver in order for me to insert the SSD to my enclosure. However, this process is not needed if I have to install a new or fresh copy of the operating system to this one. But I am going to clone my files from my old drive. So I have to use this enclosure, SSD enclosure that I've got online, or you can use a simple SATA to USB cable adapter. I think that would be easier. Alright, now that our 1TB SSD is ready for the files that we have from our old drive, we need to get the latest macOS that our MacBook can take. In our case, for the MacBook Late 2012, we can only install the macOS Catalina. The problem is, if you try to get the old macOS directly from the App Store, you won't be able to get it there. However, I found a way that I myself been surprised how and why they have to make it so hard for newbie to get hold of a copy of their old macOS versions. All in all is I have to create a bootable installer for old version of macOS Catalina. So I went ahead and Google create bootable USB macOS Catalina. And I'm so glad I found a way to download a copy of this macOS version from their website. Guess what? You click it from their website and it will lead you to the App Store. Ain't that tricky? Well, the good thing is we got a hold of it now. After downloading, I don't have to create a bootable USB to install a macOS to my 1TB SSD since I've connected it to my MacBook as an external drive. Well, however, I will share it here on how I managed to create a bootable USB for macOS Catalina later on. Okay, going back, I went ahead and installed a macOS Catalina by following the prompt instructions and migrate all the files from my 512GB drive to my 1TB drive. I have to admit that my Enclosure hang up on me, so I have to restart the MacBook and the process restarted where it left off. So by the moment you're asked to choose a drive, you will be able to see two drives. However, on this example, it only shows one. But when I do this project, I've got two options, two drives. One external drive, which is the 1TB, and the old drive. So you should choose the external drive. my MacBook Pro late 2012 has a 1TB storage and it's working real good for a 9-year-old machine. Surprisingly, I guess that's how Apple make their machine. So that's it. Thank you for watching this video and I hope to see you next video. Bye for now.